Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be unboxing, what to expect, and the real life review of the AirPods Pro. So this is the new AirPods Pro. Now you can get it for somewhere between 20,000 to 25,000 depending on which country you are in. I'll put the links below for India, and if you want to check out some other deals, I will put the links below. So this is the case. This is how it actually is presented. It's a little bigger than the previous AirPod. Now this one is in-ear style AirPod with a smaller stem with noise cancelling, so it's got a secondary mic, so we'll be looking at all of that, and this has a wireless charging case. So I have two wireless power banks with me, so we'll be testing that too. So let's see what do you get with this box. Let's do the testing. Let's do the real life sound test also. So I'll be doing bike test where I'll be riding with this, and we'll be talking about the ANC. So I have used a lot of noise cancelling earphones, so let's see how good the noise cancelling on this is going to be. So let's go ahead, open this up, and then see what's in the box. Okay, so I have already opened this up. I have used it for a week, so I just put everything back so you can see what it looks like. So just open this up. You get your regular pamphlets, the AirPod Pro pamphlet, in which it'll show you how to actually connect it. So we'll be seeing that method anyway, so this just shows you how it's connected, and then how to use it on non-Android non-iOS device, and all these information are available here. And then this one has a new feature. It doesn't have tap, so it's got something where you have to actually press that area for doing stuff, so we'll be looking at that. So let's keep all this aside. Okay, so let's take a look at the AirPod itself. Now this is the charging case. Now you have the LED notification light over here. You still have the same pairing button at the back, so you keep the button pressed and it goes into the pairing mode. When you open it up, you see both the AirPods. Now this is different from the previous one. Now it's in ear, so it does not fall off that easily, and the stem is smaller. And over here you have the press sensitive place where you actually press it, and then you change the music back, front, and then there's a function, the noise cancelling function, that's also activated from here. We'll be seeing that later on. Let's see what else do we get in the box first. Okay, so now we'll just remove this, and then you have the extra earbuds. So you have the small and the large. The medium one is already fitted in here. So that's it. That's all that you get with this. You do get a charging cable which is inside. That's kept over here like that. So you get the charging cable, earbuds, and the charging case, and then the AirPods itself. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the AirPods. Now the case is actually similar to the previous one, just that before it used to open up like this, and it was a little more smaller. This is a bigger case because it's got wireless charging in it, and it has to hold this bigger earphone. So let's take them out. Now you still have the magnetic connector, and then you have the charging points over there, so you can see it over here. So you have the charging point. Now it's again white, so you see I just used it for a week and it's already that dirty. So that's something that you'll have to live with. You can't really do much. Now if you want to pair it with a phone, you can't pair it while the earphones are out. Like when it's out, if you press the pairing button, nothing will happen. So let's see how to pair it first, then we'll be talking more about this. Okay, so how to pair it? First of all, the AirPods have to be in the case. Let's keep the AirPod in the case. Now once it's in the case, there's a pairing button at the back. Now you have to press that. Now before you press that, you make sure the case is open. Only when it's open, it will go into pairing mode. Now press the button, keep it pressed, and the blinking light starts. Once the blinking light starts, that means it's in pairing mode. Now all you have to do is just get your iPhone. Okay, you see even without unlocking it, it found the AirPods Pro. You find the AirPods Pro on the iPhone. I'll unlock it. Done. Connecting, and it's done. Now it will give you the tutorial. It will tell you how it's actually used. So media control, press once. Okay, it went to the next one. So you have noise control, so you can press and hold on either AirPod and it will change it. Okay, it went too fast, so we'll be looking at that later on. Let's close this. When you go into the settings, now you'll see all the options over here. You have noise cancellation, off, and transparency. If transparency is on, then you will be hearing everything which is going on outside, so it actually enhances your hearing abilities. Noise cancelling is on, it will cancel out most of the background noise. It won't be able to cancel things which are sudden. It will cancel things which are constant, so we'll be talking about that later on. Now you have other options like press and hold AirPod, what it should do. So for the left and right, left one has noise control, right one has noise control. If I want, I can go into it and then change the setting from here. I can make it go to Siri or noise cancelling or off or whatever. I can do all those settings from here. So those are the things. Now you have ear tip fit test. If you do that, then it will play some sounds. So you actually wear it and then it will play some sounds, and then you can put the earbud and then see how good the seal is. So that's called noise isolation. So once you isolate the noise from outside, so that's when you're going to be able to use the noise cancellation feature better. So if not, even if the noise cancellation is working and you don't have a good fit, sound is going to come in anyways. So let me just put that in my ears so you can see the test. Okay, okay, so now you see it actually tested it and then checked if the seal was good. Now the seal was good on both of them, so I don't need a large or small, I need the medium one. That's good for me. So it's done and done. So that test is done. Automatic ear detection. So when this is on, so whenever you pick up one of the earbud and put it in your ear, that earbud starts playing, so it conserves battery. So that's something different. Microphone, you have this option, automatic switch AirPods, if not always left or always right. So basically if it's on automatic, then whichever earbud you take out first and put it in your ears, that mic will be used. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the AirPod itself. Now you have the earbud now, which is of a different style altogether. It doesn't go in your conventional way. Now you see, let me just show you the earbud properly. Now you have hard plastic in between and then you have your soft rubber on top. Now this clips in over here, so there is a small clipping mechanism, so it clips in over there and stays there, and it's very secure. This actually makes sure that it creates a good seal in your ears. Let's keep that aside. Now this is the speaker. This is now you have two mics, one outside and one inside. So that's how it actually, when it was checking the noise isolation, that's how it actually checks when it plays the sound, when it reverbs back, how good the seal is. It checks from the internal mic. So there's one internal and one external. The external one is used for outside sound introduction or noise cancellation. So that's what this is used for. Now you don't have a mic at the bottom anymore. It's all closed, it's all sealed. So the mic system is over here. Now the sensor has been moved towards the bottom. So this is actually a very good design. I actually liked it. Okay, so now let's go ahead, use it, and then see how it actually looks like. And we'll do the sound test, and then we will be talking about how good or bad this is going to be. Okay, so now we are going to do the sound test. Now the right one, I believe, is the one that I put first, so that will be using the mic. So the sound that you'll be hearing is from here. So it's from the airport itself. So let's go ahead, start the ride. Now I'm in my estate, so I can ride a little without the helmet, but please do not ride without a helmet. Now let's ride for like 500 meters or so, so you actually know how much of wind noise will be an issue. So let's go. So ideally, the airport will not have wind noise in it. It has secondary mics that can background. There was a lot of wind, you can see my hair. So I'll just wear the helmet now. I don't like riding without a helmet, so Okay, so when you wear a helmet, then it's inside, so the the wind should not be a problem. So there's a lot of sounds next to me, a lot of big vehicles going. Hopefully, you can hear me well. Okay, so this is how the sound will be in an open face helmet. So in case you are using one of these kind of helmets, or if you're using one of those ones which just have a visor, so this will be the kind of sound you will get. So let's go ahead, close the helmet now. Now, once you close the helmet, there's an echo created by default, which goes inside, echoes inside, and your sound echoes inside. And generally, that helps in better voice. People are able to hear your voice better in this kind of scenario. But sometimes, because this is echoing, there's a lot of disturbance also in some of the earphones. So let's hope this does well. Ideally, AirPods have not failed in any of the tests. It has actually worked. This one has a advantage of a secondary mic, which actually cancels out a lot of the background sound. So hopefully, this works better. Okay, so you guys have seen the video. So let's talk about the differences between the previous one, and let's compare it with the previous two models. So the previous two models were almost the same, just that the wireless charging and a little bit of the chip change. Rest everything remained the same. The sound quality, the mic was not a big difference. So upgrading to that one did not really make much of sense, but this one is different. So it's the form factor has changed. Now it's not a regular earphone, it's a in-ear earphone. So the noise isolation is excellent. So the sound quality that you get from this is much better than the previous one. It's not that the previous one did not have good sound, because it did not have good noise isolation and it did not fit everyone's ears. The sound which was produced was not delivered to you that well. Now here they did two things. They made it in ear so that the noise isolation is good, plus they put I'm in Kerala, so a lot of vehicles. So plus they put a noise cancellation and noise introduction, basically background sound introduction feature with the secondary mic. So, and the technology has been changed a little more. Before, the mic used to be at the bottom in the stem and it used to get the sound like this. Now the sound is taken from inside your ear. So that's something which was surprising to me. I did not know that it will be that clear. If you you've seen the bike test video. The sound is crystal clear. You couldn't hear anything outside. So even honking, all this thing, nothing was audible on that. So your sound was absolutely clear. So that's one thing which I really liked about that mic. So now I can actually use that for most of my outside shoots and stuff, because that mic is excellent. So for calling purpose, excellent, the best till date. I've tested a lot of ANC or noise cancelling earphones, and this has got to be the best one. Now, yes, I know it's for 25,000, so it has to be the best one. It has to justify that price. So it does. The mic sound quality is very nice. In the starting, where you